This is your boy Praying Manthis coming at you with another spiritual conversation. The Healer. So, this is going to be a Jupiter retrograde blackout reading. Okay, all right. So, this is for Cancer. So, I got bad news. So I feel like you've probably been experiencing some type of bad luck, or you may have felt like you've had to face some type of past karma in the past 2 weeks. It's because Jupiter has went retrograde in Cancer. So bad news. So I feel like you're going to be experiencing some type of spiritual transformation in the next 4 months of your life. So you're going to experience a lot of changes, like all of a sudden. I do feel like whatever you see that comes to an end, I feel like it's ending so something new can begin, so you can manifest new beginnings. So whatever it is that you build in society in the past 4 months, I feel like you put in a lot of strong work, a lot of ethic. You have been persistent with something. I feel like now something is going to slow down so you can properly evaluate something, or you can see areas that need to be revised or replanned or revisited so it can run smoother for you in the next 4 months. Okay? Yeah, so something is slowing down. Something may also make you feel more rebellious than usual. Something may also make you feel like you lack tolerance more than usual. It's because you're going through a spiritual transformation. You are allowing things that no longer serves you in your life to end. So this may make you feel really emotional. So if you've been feeling this way all of a sudden, it's because of Jupiter going retrograde in Cancer. So we didn't see something coming, or you notice that something has been off. This is why. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of old memories. There's going to come back and cloud your judgment, or test your confidence, or test your leadership abilities. There's going to be a lot of grudges, old grudges that's going to resurface to see what it is that you've learned. Okay. There's going to be also a lot of challenges or a lot of changes when it comes to your domestic lives. Okay, so something may slow down. So you may even have fears, or you may feel very just your anxiety may be more. You may just feel like you just have anxiety, a lot of anxiety attacks. It's because you fear you have it's responding to your body experiencing some type of fear of change, of the unknown. So I feel like it's going to be really important that you do some type of ritual, some type of everyday ritual, to help you transmute this fear of change, or this. I feel like it's really important that you come up with some type of everyday ritual, some type of ritual that helps you transmute dark magic or negative entities, or um, just a bad way of perceiving something just in general. Okay. So I feel like don't allow this change or this upheaval to cause you to self-sabotage yourself in a situation. Even though something may test you or something may push you, you're still being challenged. Okay, you can still you still have to look forward into how you react to situations. You still have to make sure that you are cheating death. So I'm getting like the death card with the five of swords. So you could be dealing with a Scorpion or a Gemini. Okay, but try not. I feel like it's time for you to not. It's time for you to let go. Your spirit is going to be doing a lot of releasing in the next 4 months. It's going to be releasing a lot of work, or um, you're just going to be releasing a lot of things that you got into in the last 4 months of your life. So where have you been overextending? Where have you been over optimistic? Where have you been in denial of negative realities? You may something you may there may also be a lot of secrets that may be revealed. So something is testing your faith. Um, you may even also feel more tired than usual. It's because um, Jupiter is breaking down. Something will get worse as you reach the end of the retrograde ending date. So just keep that in mind, that it's important that you create some type of ritual or some type of spiritual practice that helps you from self-sabotaging yourself, or um, just um, you know, you may even feel like something is self-sabotaging your confidence, or you may feel like it's just a hard time for you to just feel like it's hard for you to lift your spirits. It's because something is breaking down. But I feel like it depends on the way that you treat or take care of yourself through the spiritual transformation. It depends on your karma, is what I'm getting. So, what kind of experience will Cancer uh, have feel more faith in life? What kind of experiences would help Cancer have more faith in life? Yeah, so I feel like so I just feel like I'm getting like you the get out of jail free card. So I feel like this is your chance to escape. This is your chance to retreat from your everyday realities. Okay, to dig more deeper within yourself, or to work on your health, or to work on your everyday routine. I feel like you're going to be forced to discover more about yourself as you reflect more on the past when it comes to your health or your everyday life or how you view yourself. Yeah, I feel like you realize something has become extremely karmic, or you notice that it's been really hard for you to um, maybe leave the familiar or leave your home. But the hermit, but I feel like what kind of experience will help you feel more of yourself in the next 4 months? I feel like just being the hermit. I just feel like you should just focus on what needs to heal. where might you be taking too much for granted? I feel like your community, or maybe something may test your faith when it comes to how you respond to being poor or not asking for help. Or you could be taking too much. You could be taking this Taurus too much for granted. Someone ghosted a Taurus, or you ghosted this Taurus, or you may have to ghost this community, or um, you may have to ghost a situation before something goes bankrupt. I feel like this is your confirmation, or this was the confirmation that you have been waiting for. So where might I be taking too much for granted? The Five of Pentacles. You may feel like you are experiencing some type of bad luck, but I just feel like it's your time to be serviced or be assisted, or it's time for you to receive some type of assistance while something breaks down or while you retreat. I feel like when you do retreat though, or if you do retreat, you're going to come up with more ideas. You may even travel. I feel like if you do decide to travel, I do feel like something does miraculously turn in your favor. But I do feel like it's really important that you pay close attention to your money. Something could be burning your pockets. Okay, so yeah, I pulled potential. So start celebrating your potential. I feel like if you're trying to break away, or I feel like maybe this may be your chance to move. I feel like this is your confirmation, especially if something is breaking down. Okay, so something is testing your faith. Something is testing the way that you communicate. Something is testing, yeah, see it in my throat. Something is testing the way that you analyze yourself or other people. I feel like it's going to be really important, no matter how overly optimistic that you feel. Do not start any new contracts, or don't start any new goals. I feel like just continue revising, replanning, and working on your new ideas while you work on your pre-existing obligations, is what I'm hearing. I feel like it's because you put in a lot of work. You put in a lot of strong working ethic. So it's like what goes up must come down. You have to give something time to build its momentum back. So, um, are you going to trust giving yourself time to recharge your batteries while you allow others to charge their batteries? Or are you going to take on too much time doing this? Hopefully that made sense. But I feel like if you've been looking for a confirmation to ghost a job, I feel like this is your confirmation. Even if it's not a job, it does look like this has something to do with your work. You may have like two different incomes. You may have like your work, like your everyday work, and then you may have like your hobby that helps you build wealth for yourself. I feel like something is slowing down for you to analyze what's working and what's no longer working, especially if something has been affecting your health. I feel like something has. All right. So I feel like if you have to ghost a job or ghost this Taurus or ghost a relationship, they're only going to be mad because you're bad. Okay. Yeah. You pulled this is ridiculous. So yeah. So you're going to be experiencing something. Something's going to be breaking down in the next 4 months when it comes to your foundation, or your domestic life, or what it is that you build in society. Bad news. It's getting worse. Okay, but you pull a lot to look forward to. Yeah, and I feel like something may help you remember um, maybe your obligations or some type of bills or some type of contracts in the past 4 months that you neglected. I feel like it's safe for you to go back to the basis of something. You may find some type of successful um, day trade or um, yeah, yeah, you're going to be reminded of some type of task in the past that helped you make money. Okay, so it's important for you to make sure that you pay attention to the details in order for you to be successful in the next 4 months. I'm your boy Praying Mantis. I'm your magical instructor for this evening. And remember, lose your mind, find your soul. I see you around.